Hello, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your reading by the Blessings Foundry. Today's reading is a general reading to give you messages and guidance from Spirit to help you through your day and on your journey. Spirit, please connect to the Pisces subscribers of this channel and their guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, and higher selves in high vibrational energy to get the messages and guidance that Pisces needs at the time they view this video. Let's see what we get for you today, Pisces. Spirit, what messages and guidance do you have for Pisces at the time they view this video? What messages and guidance do you have for Pisces we start off your reading with the Nine of Wands, wounded warrior energy, feeling tired, exhausted, looking at the work you've done and wondering what you're getting out of the work you've done. You see something that's standing there. You have the wands put in the ground, but what about it, right? What other messages for Pisces, please? What other messages for Pisces? Seven of Cups, fragmentation, fantasy thinking. You may have thought you'd do all this work and you would get something greater or it would manifest into something else. But here with the Seven of Cups, we're seeing fantasy thinking, delusions, fragmentation. It could also be that you're tired and needing to ground yourself. So you're feeling fragmented because you are exhausted. What other messages for Pisces, please? What other messages for Pisces? Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is about grounded energy, Pisces. Getting yourself grounded, sitting in your seat of power, of earthy groundedness, Pentacles being that earthy grounded energy, holding on to that pentacle firmly. And the Queen of Pentacles is also a card about fertility. We see the rabbit, and rabbits, you know, not to be funny or anything, but rabbits breed a lot. They populate or replicate like rabbits, right? So it's giving birth to like this very fertile energy. We'll see what's going on with that in a moment. What other messages for Pisces, please? What other messages for Pisces? Then we have the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is a social media card, so somebody could be watching you on social media. It is also a message coming through in hours or days away. It can also be speaking to your clarity, having clarity, ingenuity, wit, and cleverness regarding something. We'll clarify in a moment. What other messages for Pisces, please? Then we have the Three of Cups, social engagements, reunion, reconciliation, engagement, joy, collaboration, coming together in some type of group. What other messages for Pisces, please? What other messages for Pisces, please? And then your next message, Pisces, is the Ten of Pentacles. You're working towards building something. The energy you've invested is not for nothing. It's for something. You may be feeling tired. You may be feeling fragmented. You may have gotten to a point where you need to reground yourself in order to get clarity, in order to get back in touch with your joy, with your sense of connectedness and happiness. But ultimately, we see going through that process is going to help you be more grounded and more stable. Let's clarify this message for you. Spirit, what is this Nine of Wands for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know about this Nine of Wands? And we have the Queen of Cups. You're tired, Pisces. Getting in touch with your emotions here. Queen of Cups, feminine water energy. You may be emotionally exhausted. Something that you've been going through may be, you're tapped out. You don't want to hear any more drama. You don't want to hear any more high school type crap. You're ready to like just move on. What is the Seven of Cups, please? What is the Seven of Cups? What I just heard when I picked this deck up and looked back at the Queen of Cups was the Queen of Cups is holding on to her cup. She's clarifying the energy of exhaustion. So it's like she's she's looking forward, like at you, saying, I'm really sick and tired of this. Like, I know what I feel. I'm come to terms with my emotions. And I'm just like, really? Like, really, you're going to sit there and do this? You're going to bring drama to me? You're going to bring strife to me? Like, I know where I sit, and I know where I am with my emotions, and I know where I am with my energy. And quite frankly, I don't have the energy, time, or patience for this. What is the Seven of Cups for Pisces? For the Seven of Cups, we have the Lovers, making a choice, a decision. So we see the Lovers card also being a card of unity, of love, of coming together with the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. Some of you may have been kidding yourself regarding a connection, but this is also about a choice. I think primarily in this particular message, this is saying having a choice, decision making regarding your different options or what you're seeing, choosing to be more pragmatic than living in a fantasy land. Let's clarify this, Lovers. Spirit, what is this Lovers for Pisces? Also Gemini energy. What is this Lovers for Pisces, please? What is this Lovers for Pisces? Thank you. For the Lovers, we have the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is like, are you kidding me? Like getting out of your fantasy land. The Seven of Swords with the King of Pentacles, there could have been a masculine energy around you who could have been trying to deceive you, not outright deceiving, like on purpose deceiving, but they may have been deceiving you primarily because they were deceiving themselves, portraying that they were more well off, they were better positioned, they were more secure, more stable. And that may be where the illusion came from, is that you may have thought somebody was much more secure, much more stable, much more reliable. And you're coming to terms with the fact that you're actually the reliable one here. What is this Queen of Pentacles for Pisces? For the Queen of Pentacles, we're getting the Knight of Wands, travel, movement, and the Three of Cups. So you're going to be having a readjustment to your joy, readjustment, Knight of Wands. And I say readjustment because it's a shift. It's a very determined, passionate shift, a change, taking action. Some of you may be traveling, relocating, and that is going to bring a new sense of joy. It's going to invigorate some type of joy. You could also be traveling to get together with other people in some type of group. Let's go on to this Page of Swords. What is this Page of Swords for Pisces, please? Ten of Wands. So you're seeing clearly how to put a burden down. We start off with the Nine of Wands, and we're going through this process of evaluating, saying, look, don't bring your drama to my doorstep. You had presented yourself as one thing, but now I'm seeing clearly that was an illusion, and I'm grounding myself, and I'm going in the direction of joy, of social gatherings, of happiness, of celebration. Here we see a clear energy, a message regarding a burden that you're putting it down, or clarity that you no longer have to carry this burden. The Ten of Wands being the fulfillment of the suit, fulfillment of the wands. We can see you've done the work. You've been carrying the work by yourself. You've been shouldering this burden by yourself. And now you're looking at it and going to be putting it down in order to have your Three of Cups. See, it's like the Knight of Wands is bringing in one more wand to add to the 9. So now you're having the Ten of Wands because you're like, I'm done with this burden. This burden is not mine to carry. This burden does not belong to me. This burden was perhaps placed on me as a result of a connection, as a result of a friendship, as a result of something that I was led to believe was true, but is entirely false. What is this Three of Cups, please? What does Pisces need to know about this Three of Cups? For the Three of Cups, Pisces, we have a Tower. No surprise that a Tower is coming out in this reading. Let's see what this Tower is. Tower for the Three of Cups is showing a sudden change, a sudden disruption, is bringing you joy, bringing you happiness, reunion, engagement, celebration, joy. What is this Tower for Pisces? What is this Tower? Thank you. And we have the Six of Swords. You're moving on from carrying that burden. Just as we just said, this burden is not yours to carry. It was placed upon you as a result of some type of connection or nearby tangential energy. What I mean by that is somebody around you had this energy, somebody around you presented to you as something they may not have been, as being more than what they are. And you gave them the benefit of the doubt at first because you didn't necessarily know any different. But now, as time has passed, as you have seen their behaviors, their characteristics, their words, their actions, you're realizing that they're not all they presented themselves to be. What is this 10 of Pentacles, please? And now you're focused you're focused on getting yours, on paying attention to your grounded energy. King of Wands, sitting in your seat of power. Two of Cups, getting what is equal. And when I say getting what is equal, no longer contending with lower level vibrational energies, people that are misrepresenting themselves, energies that are misrepresenting themselves. You're going to a place where it's even cups, an even balance between divine masculine and divine feminine. Twos being unions, contracts, choices. Two of Cups being emotions and water. So we see you making a decision that is made out of balanced emotions, looking at what you truly want, sitting in your seat of power, and going towards security and stability, going towards the 10 of Pentacles, which is a high status card. The 10 of Pentacles is about security, that's stability. Also, it can be commitment, but I'm not getting commitment here, even though we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups. I'm getting this is about you coming out of a place of being drained, seeing what's going on behind the fact that you're feeling drained and burdened, letting that go, moving away from that and moving towards your true joy, making decisions that are emotionally beneficial for you, sitting in your seat of power and going to a much more markedly improved position of security and stability. Spirit, one card for the overall energy of this reading for Pisces, please. One card for the overall energy. Oopsies. And here we have two. Movement, choices, and decisions. So that confirms what we're seeing in this reading. And then also hope. This is a star. There's a healing. There is a renewal. There is hope in this situation. And there may have also been a hope that you placed in people, that you hoped they would be what they presented themselves to be. You hoped they would come through on their word. You hoped they would show up as what they said they represented. But we see through their movements, through their choices, through their decisions, you recognize that the only hope to have is the hope that you place in yourself. Spirit, one oracle out of this deck for Pisces, please. Thank you. And we have a couple coming out. The first oracle we have is the Weasel and the Pine, introspection. So somebody was a weasel here. The sheep and the blackberry, devotion, being devoted to yourself, going into that introspection to really see what's going on in the situation, in the dynamic, in the energy, in people's choices, in their decisions, and how they move. And then the coyote and the datura, deceit. And that's what you saw. Going into a place of introspection, devoting yourself to yourself, because you're realizing that there is deception here. Seven of Swords and deception. You were deceived, not outrightly, but you were being deceived because people around you were deceiving themselves as to what they truly are and what they can truly be based on their current energy. For example, if somebody is, the word that's coming to me is flossing. It's a slang word if you're not familiar, but it's like when you see somebody who might have fancy things, who's out blowing money, you know, they could portray themselves as being well off or well established, financially stable, secure, but behind that they have debt, they have a lack of security, they could live with somebody else, they could not own their car. You get what I'm saying? It's a fake representation of who they truly are. And oftentimes they overextend themselves in order to present as something that they're not. Spirit, one oracle for Pisces out of this deck for this reading, please. So really what we're seeing is you were around a situation or an energy or person that was draining you, and you may not have realized why it was draining you until you went into introspection and really looked at the situation, realized that not all was as it was appearing to be, or not all was as being presented to you. You deserve to be seen. Let yourself be known. So this is about you separating yourself apart from energies that drain you and moving forward, getting your grounding, reestablishing yourself, and moving forward towards something that's going to be much more positive and much more joyous for you, even if you are causing a tower in a situation yourself, or even if your decision to move to a better place, a better position, is causing a tower for other people. That is for them to deal with, and it's for you to move to a place that's more appropriate for you. This is the message I have for you today, Pisces. God bless.